Hey there, Shakira Brown, award-winning branding and business communication strategist and professional speaker. And there is something that I think we all have in common during a pandemic. Is that we're spending more time at home, right? Either you're choosing to be there or you're there because you have nowhere else to be. In any case, this is an opportunity for everyone to level up their careers. And I have 5 ways for you to level up your career during a pandemic. Number 5. Okay, we're going to start there. Number 1 is going to be that top tip. So you got to hang in there with me. Number 5, watch inspiring documentaries. So you're probably saying, why the heck would I do that? There are a myriad of documentaries out there featuring very successful people telling their story. And one of them I'm going to highlight right now is on Netflix. And you may have missed it on Netflix a few years back. It is I Am Not Your Guru. It is about Tony Robbins, and he does this whole weekend down in Florida, this inspiring weekend, and people spend a premium, and you'll learn what that is when you watch the video, when you watch the documentary. It's what's inspiring about this documentary is the level of passion and energy and the performance of Tony Robbins and how much he puts into what he does and how he helps people. And then also the individuals participating and his team. And I want you to watch this just to see what it takes to do what he does. It is actually an amazing documentary that you watch. And by the way, I'm not a huge Tony Robbins follower, so it's not like I'm some sort of cult person for Tony. I'm not. But I definitely respect his hustle. So definitely watch that. I have other tips for other documentaries below in the description area, so please make sure you check those out. Number 4, listen to audiobooks. Okay? Now, you don't have to pay to listen to audiobooks. A lot of audiobooks are available through your public library system. What you'll need is a library card to be able to access that. You have to check to see if your state or county library system offers these tools that are readily available through library systems. But many library systems do have audiobooks that you can rent from an app, right? So you don't have to go to the library. You can rent from the app. Now then there's another way to do this is to actually subscribe to an audiobook company like an Audible. It's an Amazon company. You can go on there. One audiobook you might want to check out that might be of interest to you is called Hug Your Haters by Jay Baer. The subtitle of that is How to Embrace Complaints and Keep Your Customers. Now, this is more of a sort of a business book to help people in business keep customers who complain about their services or whatever. But this is the reason why I want you to read this. It is also kind of an insights into why people complain. And this could be applied to why someone might complain about you as an individual, why you have staff that might complain, why you have customers that complain as part of what you do for another company. So that's one very important piece of the puzzle, is to understand why people complain and then how to embrace that and learn from it and do something with it. So that's why I think that's a great book. But I have, again, some other ones in the description of this video for you to learn more about that. And number 3, sign up for webinars. Now, there are a lot of webinars that are free out there. Magazines, online magazines offer them. If you're in sales, you can find a bunch of free ones. Look within your industry, look within your trade organizations that for whatever it is that you do, and find out through their websites what webinars they have. A lot of them are free. You will find that during this time, people are embracing the virtual learning. And you're going to find even on social media people promoting webinars. So you want to sign up for some of those webinars to see what value you could get. Even if you got 1 or 2 nuggets from it, those 1 or 2 things could help level you up in your career. I'm actually have a webinar that you can find right in the notes of this video that you can link to, and it's called Reinvent You: Strategies to Transform from Boss to Leader, and it can help you become a better leader. You can actually be able to access that at any time, and just click on the link. It's only a couple of bucks. Hey, we all have our hustle. We all got to make some money, but it's only a couple of dollars for you to be able to take advantage of that presentation that I'm doing, available to you as soon as you click on the link. And then number 2, is create and distribute thought leadership content. If you have any expertise whatsoever, this is a great time to hunker down and sit and either create videos like this one or write content and post them up on LinkedIn, and of course post videos on YouTube and LinkedIn. You could also use Twitter to reshare, and of course you can do amazing creative stuff on Instagram. But I want you to make sure that you leverage this time to think about what is it that people need to hear about, what is it that you have to share that is of value to other people, and then just get that information out there. That's a great way to get the attention of future employers or partners or whatever it is that you're trying to do with your career. It's a great way. And finally, number one way to level up your career during a pandemic is to learn something outside your industry. Now, why is that important? If you only know what your job is, if you only know what your industry is, you're sort of a one-dimensional person. By learning something that's completely new outside of the industry, which may have something to do with what you do or not, you could bring back really great information, value to your current employer or to your own business. So I'm going to give an example. If you are a finance person, say you're an accounts payable person, right? And that's what you do. You know finance, you know money, you know numbers. Why don't you find something online to learn about marketing and the value of marketing? Why don't you find something out about technology or things like artificial intelligence or virtual reality? These are things that ultimately are going to be able to help uplift your career in such a way that it's going to give you a competitive edge, if you will, if you learn something outside your industry. Now, you can find information like this, of course, on YouTube. In fact, you can also find courses to take on YouTube that you can watch for 30 minutes or 15 minutes and learn something new. Everything pretty much that I just offered to you or just suggested to you is something that you can find for free on YouTube. You can pay for. You know, I always say you get what you pay for, right? So if you get something for free, you value it for what you paid for, and that's nothing. But if you get something that you invest in and you pay for, you're more likely going to do something with that information. So I'm just throwing that out there too. But learning something outside your industry is a major level up. I can tell you by knowing more than just communications, which is sort of my background and career, I have brought so much more value to clients and employers that I've worked for and the individuals that I still interact with today in business. I bring so much value to them because I know a little bit about everything. And that's because I read and watch different things just so that I'm informed about what's going on outside what I'm mostly focused on. So there's your five ways to level up your career during a pandemic. Let's go over them again. Here's the list. 5, watch inspiring documentaries. 4, listen to audiobooks. 3, sign up for webinars. 2, create thought leadership content and share it across social networks that make sense to what you do. And then number 1, learn something new outside your industry. These 5 ways to level up your career are going to maximize the amount of time that you are spending at home. Instead of just binge watching your favorite television show, get in 30 minutes, get an hour a day in, and leveling up your career for that next success that you want. I want to thank you for watching. Please check out the information that I provided in the description area. Click on the link to the webinar I mentioned that I'm making available to you. Reinvent You, Transform from Boss to Leader. Please watch that. And reach out to me if you'd like to. You can reach out to me. I'm going to provide a link for you to be able to do that. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and level up.